Is such thing as enough, Batman? There's no such thing as enough. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, that's right there. No such thing as overkill. I agree with that. In that scenario. So I want to go under that. So let's see. We're gonna have to go down. Yeah, maybe a bit much. Let's find out.
Welcome back.
Welcome, Q. How you doing?
Oh, could be worse. Internet is still a crime, but what are you gonna do?
Keep chugging.
Exactly. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good to hear.
You beat everybody else today.
It would seem so. I managed an early supper is what happened.
Well, Darkman seems to have managed a very late one. He's usually here way before you.
It is true. And it is already 5:20 by my clock. So it is interesting.
Yeah, a lot later than that of mine.
Oh, I'm sure. By about 3 hours, I suppose.
About right.
Mm-hmm.
The train must go on.
It must. You, my good sir, require concrete. Are you having trouble with supply?
I am not.
That's good.
So far, outside of the fact that I hate the bends that this is making, but I really don't want to spend days trying to make all the bends look right. Because
Why not?
You could, well, because I want to get a circle first. If we want to come back and fix all those spots later on, so be it. But make the circle first, so it's functional. That's my opinion.
It's a completely valid opinion. That's one of those things where there's two relevant approaches to it. And you have to do...
I intend to actually come back and do stuff.
Oh, sure. And knowing you, you probably will.
Maybe sometimes.
Yeah. You know yourself, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, my intentions are not always very accurate.
Me neither with it. There are so many projects back that I have not gotten done over the past several years that really get to me. But,
so say we all.
and there is some comfort in that. That said, you know yourself best what kind of approach you will actually finish most of the time. And I think that has to be the fair aspect here. Let me check the concrete stores, if I can find them. Yeah, here we are. We'll see if we are actually running out or not. It don't look like it. In fact, we have almost 3 entire rows.
Yeah, they've been looking pretty good for the amounts of concrete that I've been getting. But I also haven't been playing for a week. Yeah, once all that stuff was established, it's been great. Ever since we got the increase in speed on that.
Oh, that's right. Last week I died because I forgot about what was over there. I'm gonna make one attempt to retrieve that vehicle.
how's you guys' other base going?
How's the what going?
The other Satisfactory.
The other Satisfactory. Like
Yeah.
the one that Dark and I were playing?
Correct.
Oh, we haven't played in a while.
Really? You guys abandoned
Yeah.
that one?
I couldn't say abandoned, but probably. I don't know. I'd probably be up to playing that with Dark if you wanted to. It'd be an option, considering that it works. Seems to work with my connection.
Also, it might be because you haven't had a connection issue that you haven't like touched it.
It's possible.
It's definitely a flavor of the month thing that's still running strong from what I can tell.
I agree, and we've needed a different flavor of the month too. I've been playing a lot of Space Engineers.
Firefake, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the pack. Enjoy the originals, they'll be well pleased with you. One of the minor problems of working on this thing is not getting easily distracted. But Mercer spheres are Mercer spheres. You gotta go for those.
More or less, yeah. One of the cases in which less is not more.
Look through the window and witness a threat.
Always eerie when they're undefended.
Yes, it is. You are expecting the shoe to drop. Rightly so.
Yeah. It didn't, but that's weird.
It should have.
Okay, can we sleep for daytime?
How'd the tractor get all the way over there?
Oh, you're messing with tractors.
I was, yeah.
The thing about tractors is you're always kind of messing. They're never an exact science. So it really is always just kind of messing with tractors. I never expect them to work properly.
I expect them to stay in one place when I do not have them programmed for anything.
You can expect that. It may not happen, but you can expect that.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of work on making them a lot better. They're still janky.
Yeah, I believe it. Look, I found Mr. Spicy. Spider knows about me too. I don't think this expedition is going to end well.
Arachnids come out at night.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Arachnids come out at night.
Now I know.
They come out. They're in caves day and night, but when on the surface, they like to come out at nighttime.
Today I learned. I just figured it didn't matter.
There's some areas where it doesn't, like the Red Forest and the caves, I think, are the two places where they're there all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I completely
big
expect
creatures.
them. Yeah, I completely expect them in the caves no matter what.
Right.
But, yeah. This one who's aggroed on me probably isn't going to go away just because it's daytime either.
They don't seem to go away at that point now.
That's interesting. I lost all my hotbar stuff.
Oh, from dying. It just clicked in my head. Do you need some help over there?
I'm not gonna ask. It's all right. Thanks, though. It's
It would give me something different to do for a little while.
all right. Yeah, I could use a hand getting the stuff. There's a radioactive hog over here, though, and I'm completely unarmed, so I would not be able to help you.
Oh, you're out there.
Yes, I am. I do see where I got off track, but half of it was running away from the nasties. Of course, the whole point of the expedition was to try and clear a path down to the southern Elysian fields. This is no longer the plan, for the record.
Plans change.
They do. They do. I mean, at least I'm not going to go that way. I might try taking the west route. Actually, not too bad of an idea. Yeah, actually, there's some... Maybe.
Wait, is that the red fields?
I don't know what red fields are.
Is there red-leaved trees everywhere?
I mean, I guess... Yeah, I wouldn't... They're kind of purple. Not a... I'm gonna say probably, but this is more the area with the really, really big trees than the red trees, I would say. But that's just me saying stuff. You know how I get when I start talking, so.
Yeah, I know this area. There are usually spiders over there to the left. If I'm defended, I'm gonna take a slug. Okay, I heard something, but I don't see something. That makes me more nervous that I heard something.
As well it should, Pack. As well it should.
Okay.
You're still quite a way away.
Yeah, I see where you are, but there's a Mercer on the way, so I'm
Well, with the
it
priority
looks
there.
undefended.
Absolutely.
And got it.
Okay. Yeah, you might continue south until you get to the kind of the pathway that will go straight west, but
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I can do that. Dang it. Oh, big tree area. Okay, yeah, I recognize this area now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the red forest.
Thankfully, though still pretty bad, as far as I can tell. And you're coming from the side that probably has a few hogs. There's some perched on some rocky outcroppings here. And this path is going to run you straight into the radioactive guy, so...
Well, I will have to be careful then and stick to high grounds.
Good luck. Most of it is that I'm stuck and I'm glad to run away. And if we are able to successfully run away, we'll just go back the way that you came, but then my death mark is much further south.
Oh, another mercy tree.
Live, laugh, consume.
Attempt number 7,853,206. Are you there?
Orchestral tuning.
Ah, good. I think I understand better now.
Your curves are beautiful.
How inappropriate. Tell me more.
Your mimic tapestry follows the pattern. It swallows temples.
Can't hear this,
It's
right?
harmonious.
If I could blush, I would.
I don't see you yet.
I see your icon. You're like directly above me. Ah,
There's the guy.
yes, you've attracted the spider.
That's fine.
You've also seemed to attracted the radioactive guy.
Ow.
Yeah. Strategic retreat?
I don't see what's hitting me.
Yeah,
Oh, there it
the
is.
radioactive guy spits.
No, there's a tiny little spider on me.
Oh, okay, well that too.
Oh, that guy.
He knows about me, I gotta go.
Yeah, this isn't radioactive guy. This is just two huge guys.
Oh no, the radioactive guy is on the ground.
Oh,
He's
I know.
after me.
I saw him.
Oh, he's after me.
I got two other guys on me. Dude.
Somehow I lost him. Maybe not. Yeah, he's trying to get up here. Those guys are the worst. Officially.
Dang it. There's one.
I really wish I could help.
I took out quite a bit up here. Dead thing, dead thing, dead thing. And dead thing. That takes care of up here.
Excellent.
Now we're
I had
down
no
there.
choice. Yeah, I had no choice but to retreat northeast. And that's probably where the radioactive guy has followed me to. If he hasn't given up yet. These guys don't really give up, though, do they?
They do eventually, usually.
Usually. Nope, he's there. Gonna die of radiation.
And that takes care of that guy.
Nice. Ah, there you are. I see you now.
I don't see him.
You see what?
I don't see him yet, though.
No, he's a little bit to my east.
So you're up there?
Yes, I'm up here. You know, if we could get on top of that rocky outcropping that you were just fighting around on, my death crate is just about straight to the south. You find him?
Oh, I found him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can hear you found him. Yeah, there he is.
Dang it, I lost him.
Gotta be the most difficult creatures in the game.
Jeez! This dude takes a lick and he keeps on ticking.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say 4 or 5 nobelisks. Easy.
Got him.
Thank goodness, and thank you.
He has radiation when he's dead. Oh, are you kidding me?
Really?
Go away!
Yes, agreed.
I want your dead stuff.
Mm-hmm. Does he drop radioactive stuff sometimes?
Probably not. I just want his skin
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I've collected that before.
Okay, that hurts a lot to be in the area. Ow, 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 ow.
Mm-hmm.
That's not worth it.
No.
I want it, but it's not worth it.
No.
Wait, he's gone. Okay. Seven remains. It's worth it.
Yeah,
Not really,
kind
but
of.
Not really, but
Yeah.
okay. So you should be
Alright.
safer now.
Yep, much appreciated again.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Full
wouldn't,
escort.
yeah, if you don't mind, the back east and then it'll be south.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I thought that might happen right then. Oh, as a giant spider. Yeah, wait a second before you log on.
Sure, sure.
Oh, jeez.
Don't remember those being there before.
Got it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Fix-it tip number 31. I had a lot of fun writing these. All right.
Okay, I saw your head move. You with me?
Yep, I believe so. Just waiting for the map to come in. Okay. Back east.
Are you on top of the cliff? Because it looks like we could have gone around this way to get to it.
Whatever you think. No,
According
we were
to the
n-
map, I'm finding a lot of remains right here.
The death crate is here if you want to pull up your map for a second.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. It shows me. Where'd you ping? Oh, that crate. Whose is this?
That's mine.
So the other one here is you too?
Whoop. Something found me. I'm probably not.
Wait, hold on, I need to kill this thing.
Hey, yes, you do. Oop. I got a thing.
Got him.
You. Wow.
You see this on the... Oh, you know what that is? It's probably a thing marking a location, this location here.
Yeah, this ain't my death marker. You got him though. There's some more
Oh, I see him.
yolk spawners there. Yeah.
I got it. All right, I'll just go check this out really quick.
Oh, sure. No rush on my account.
Well, got it. There's a hard drive.
Fantastic.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive
Damaged
the best
hard drive.
recovery and rehabilitation care
Oh,
available.
that's right.
It's like, yes, I know this. Thank you. Not my first hard drive.
Damaged one though is what it was saying.
I think they all are.
Think so?
Yeah. Okay. Now,
All right.
I apologize. I thought that was
no.
your body.
No. It worked out just fine. Let me ping it
I see
again.
where the tractor... I know, it's where the tractor is, right?
No. That's the other problem. The tractor is supposed to be near my death crate, and it's not.
Okay. Well, still the same general area.
No. It's,
I'll see it when I
please
get
ping.
there.
Okay, so south, east, south.
I'm going to get some of these shrooms while you're going,
Oh, sure.
because they're going to be good for making healing stuff.
It may be desirable. There's some schools of thought, Pat. Healing might be good within certain experimental frameworks.
Healing is experimental?
Oh, no. It's more like a school of thought, wherein you propose a hypothesis as to whether or not healing is beneficial given a certain set of circumstances.
Oh, please don't come down here. Please don't come down here. Please don't come down here. I may have just let a radioactive guy see me.
Oh dear. Happens.
Yeah.
We've all been there, Pat. We've all been there.
What is that?
Now, that's not every day. What are you seeing?
It's like a blue flea.
Huh. Oh yeah, those. They spit poison and are evil.
I've never seen those.
Yeah, they seem new. But at the same time, I do not like them.
Interesting. Okay.
Alright, we have to go kind of the direction that it went.
Yeah, I'm following you. Wherever you go, I'm going.
Alright, cool.
As long as your connection allows you to still move, I'm with you.
God willing, sir. Alright, we should almost be there.
I recognize this
Nope,
area.
nope. It's a bit further.
I may not recognize the new bugs, but I recognize
Yeah.
this area.
If they're gonna,
Ooh,
in
okay.
actuality, leave me alone, I'm fine with that too. Oop,
Oh, you got a guy on you.
radiation. Ooh. That guy hit me fierce. Oh, here's a tractor. Yeah, he's on me.
He's changed.
Okay. A tiny possibility that because I'm on the tractor, I might be safe. Yeah, I don't think they know about me anymore.
He knows about me.
Oh, I found a different friend, is what it turns out. I guess I could be wrong about the fleas. Don't remember if one ever accidentally... No, I think they did actually attack me. Just can't remember clearly.
Lost radioactive guy. That makes me nervous.
It'll be fine.
I'd rather it be the enemy I know than the enemy I don't know.
Agreed.
this.
Okay.
You're just that good. Right, so there's a flea and another hog over here, but they're just the armored ones as opposed to the spicy ones.
Oh, I'm out of healing. Okay. Let's see if I can go ahead and toss something down to make more healing in a moment. That would be the workshop.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going on this kind of expedition again without a lot more firepower. Of course, I thought I was prepared when I went, so, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Now. You've definitely given me a distraction. There's nothing wrong with that.
Good to hear. You're the one who's helping, though. I will try to help by remaining alive. This is the
Terrafina,
plan.
minutes ago, said, I love how altruistic and how much fun you seem to be having. I'm gonna stick with the mod that removed the radioactive from them and the option to stay passive unless attacked. Well, I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And would like to know how far I am with the track. We've gone from the base, like right here, to here. I was about to turn this way. So I'm done with half of the top half of the track.
Impressive, I say.
Good to go.
I went away. I'm concerned that if I relog in, I will no longer be driving the tractor. That would be a problem.
It's a valid concern.
Mm-hmm.
And my only concern is how ugly the track is. Oh,
This
and
too
making
is
more
very-
of this shatter stuff because this shatter ammo I really love.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm making more of that
Set that
right
up.
now. Huh?
Maybe we can set that up.
To autocraft?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, eventually we'll be able to set up a lot of stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, that should be good. Now, your turn. I think I heard you guys talking about one of the other ammos, the stun ammo. Stun ammo looks fine, but shatter, I like being able to get right up in something's face and get a whole bunch of things stabbing them at the same time. This seems to be effective.
I'd call that the shotgun approach.
Literally.
Mm-hmm. You're not actually using a shotgun. That's the technicality there.
Well, it's pretty close.
Sure.
Okay, so you're good?
No,
You're not good.
no, I'm not.
Still haven't made it to your crate yet?
Oh, I made it to my crate. Like I said, there's things down there that
Why
will
don't I see
attack
you on the
me.
map? Oh.
Yeah, no, the game kicked me off. I have
did?
not tried to log back in yet. Yes, it did.
Okay.
So that is the concern. If I log back in, I'm no longer driving the character. They attack me.
Okay, let me take a
You know,
look
let
over
me
here.
just try. Let me just try.
You look like you're on a tractor to me. Oh! Oh, jeez. What just hit me?
Ah, I heard the tractor start up. Might be okay.
Oh, it's one of you guys.
I heard that.
Well, hopefully he felt that.
Yeah, I think that you got him. All right.
No, oh, he's still alive.
Oh, okay. Well, distracted then. I will try and collect my stuff. Okay.
Now he's gone. I got him.
See, it's a wonderful thing. If I had been successful, I would have been able to just drive the tractor back and forth, and all the bad guys ignore you. Okay, now I'm good, and thank you.
No problem.
Back north it is then. Which way from here? This way? No, actually. We want to go the long way around.
See, it's just, oh, that one's got radioactive stuff on it. Never mind.
Yeah. That one wants to kill you. As opposed
Heck
to
yeah,
the
it
one,
does.
As opposed to the ones that are just surrounded by things that will kill you. That particular sphere, it's broken. How far away are we
From home? For a bit.
from? No, from the suits. Technology-wise.
The suits? Oh, the radioactive suits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Gotta be close.
I would expect so. Alright, just north and here's to the... Okay. Ow.
Wasn't you. Should have been you. Blew up one of the fleets. Then he ran.
They do.
Everything's trying very hard to follow us.
I'm sure it is. They would think. in there, it's pretty easy going. That's because nothing's trying to kill you. Amazing how that works.
Probably take my leave at some point here.
All right, yeah, well, we're done.
Yeah, but this is fun.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, are you able to follow the power lines over there?
For the most part.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're over there in the desert, aren't you?
Yeah, that's where I left off.
Well enough.
Good things with Dad mobbing.
Hey, Pack.
Yeah?
I don't have any of my stuff, but the crate went away.
But...
Not your fault. I blame my connection. It's been terrible.
Oh yeah, it's definitely your connection. I have no doubt of that at all.
Alright, I'm gonna get back up on the platform. I'm gonna relog and see if that helps.
Okay, you do that. If that doesn't, I'm gonna have to look up some give cap Q commands for at least the basic stuffs like your legs and things.
I think I still have all that. So don't worry about that. I still have my legs, I still have my parachute, I still have my Noblisk detonator, I still have my rebar gun, and everything else. That can be okay to wash. Not that I like it, I'll deal. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank goodness.
You got the stuff back?
Got the stuff now.
Good.
Yes, got my jetpack, got my zip line, got 95 motors. What was I doing?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put this hard drive in the MAM.
All right, good luck.
Unless you were about to research something.
Yeah, I'm getting to researching something. If you
Well,
give
I
me a
don't wanna
minute,
Yeah, that's. I will wait.
I
Otherwise, we
appreciate
gotta wait 10 minutes.
it's true, and I can wait too. Just you know. Ah. It's gonna be a bit more than 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's going. When it comes to stuff like that, at some point, you should probably just say, okay, we placed the MAM. You can just go ahead and place anything in it from anywhere in the world instead of having to build it and then remove it. I love that I can do that. It's kind of weird that I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's the argument for not being able to? Provided that you have one built in the world somewhere. Like, data throughput? No, I don't know. You have to actually physically be there at the location for it to grab it. You know, the logic does fall apart at that point. This is the part of the show where you ask, we were using logic here?
Well, this is the type of game where they do. It's just faulty.
Granted,
Game logic is the type of logic where you need to take a giant leap to make it entertaining, and then once you get past that giant leap, you're trying to follow actual logic.
yeah.
Same thing with a lot of fantasy worlds. The quality of the show or game oftentimes story-wise will break down when there are too many breaks in logic.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm a big proponent of when you're talking about a fictional system, even with a fictional system, the system has to tell the truth. And a lot of
Right.
times that means the system has to be internally consistent. And I believe that's what you're talking about here. Oh. And we all are aware of the famous ones that are simply a victim of having too many cooks in the kitchen.
Or a cook was too ambitious. I'd say Harry Potter's high on that list, honestly. Harry Potter is good in the beginning, but man, it goes. They just take any logic or reason to that thing, and later on, they're just like, you know what? Screw it. Nothing makes sense. Just Harry Potter wins.
Yeah.
By some miracle of imagination, Deus Ex Machina, he wins.
Oh, no, Pecky. You see, you have to understand. He's the chosen one.
Yeah, he was chosen by a lot of different ones then, so because there's a lot of ones that seem to come up that are very different from the other ones.
Ah. Well, I have my parachute. Ooh. Yes, you're right.
And
That's
I
a great
love
way
a
to
good
say it.
fantasy world, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
best ones stand up to the test of time.
Mm.
Star Trek is a good example of one that stands up to the test of time.
Hmm.
Star Wars is a good example of one that didn't, but not because of their own but because of otherwise meddling.
Yeah, I think that's one of the given examples of too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's a very good example of that one.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm referring to without directly referring to it. But seeing as
Oh,
you
I'm
brought
happy
it
to
up-
refer to it. I'm happy to.
Oh, for love of Pete. My jetpack was my parachute was not deploying.
Well, your jetpack's on, right?
No, my parachute was not.
Oh, well, I didn't. Okay, because I had on the jetpack and wondered why the parachute wasn't deploying last week.
Oh.
It took my brain a minute. It's like, oh, I took one off.
Yeah, no.
Put the other one on.
I triple checked. It's still on my back. Oh, it's working now. Just not over there for some reason. Shouldn't need any help with this one.
You ever see the Adult Swim thing on Too Many Cooks?
Oh yes, that was an old favorite.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Mm-hmm. And I don't usually venture into that area of macabre. However, that one was right up to the edge of the line of what I was able to appreciate. It wasn't vulgar. It was definitely violent,
Yeah,
but they made a lot of careful choices.
funny way.
Exactly. And I had the perfect ending.
I've actually forgotten the ending.
The button.
My lack of memory does not allow that to jog anything.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. I just don't want to spoil it for people.
No, the good thing about having no memory is I can watch things later on for the first time again.
Oh, yeah.
It does have its advantages.
At this point, same here, sir. Same here.
Yeah, I started that way.
Yeah, but that pretty much happened to me around when I was graduating high school. So, yeah.
Well, without throwing too much reality into this, I had an asphyxiation as a baby.
Yeah.
So I literally had started with no memory.
Mhm.
To the point where I didn't know that I started with no memory until I was told, oh, by the way, this is why you had no memory.
Right.
Because I forgot.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
So, there is that.
I just have always had trouble remembering people's names.
Yeah, screw this if I deleted the wrong. I deleted my marker where I put. Okay, now I gotta fix this. The way I'm doing the tracks is I have a track that I'm that I'm running along on of the foundations, and I place the track blueprint underneath the foundation, and I just deleted that foundation. Oops.
Oopsie.
So now I gotta figure out how to put that back in the right place. I kind of knew at some point I would do this. It's just gonna happen. That's it. If I stand down here, try to attach this to there. There, you can do your research now.
Huzzah!
This is gonna be a weird sounding one. Q.
Try me.
Have you bought a coffee yet?
No, I haven't actually.
I would suggest actually buying a coffee.
Why is that?
Because when you're holding a coffee in your hand, it takes up a lot less screen space than like everything else. Not only that, but you don't accidentally shoot ammo. You just take a sip.
You don't accidentally what?
Like if you're something else that doesn't take up a lot of space is like the healing thing.
Oh.
You don't want to accidentally use that thing, right?
Oh, I just put everything away.
Yeah, you could just push H to put everything away. But I like having something I can switch to on the bar.
Well, you can just scroll wheel and it comes back to you.
Yeah, I honestly just kind of forget some of the keys sometimes. So I know scroll wheel, but I forget what H is. Because someone just said push H to put away the tool. And I'm going to forget that next week.
Sure.
But I'll still know where my coffee is.
Mm-hmm. It is symbolic. There's a certain je ne sais quoi to have that old cup of coffee. There's a reason why it's in the game, too.
It's definitely both for me.
Yeah. I'd give it to you either way, but this particular one is special, and I understand the attraction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I worry about losing. Yeah, you can make
it gives you something to strive to get back to, though.
That's normal me. It's like, you've seen how many times I've died. I'm doing my best over here, man.
Well, the stuff never, unless you have a disconnection error, actually disappears. So we can always retrieve it.
It's true.
It gives us a mission to go out. We have a coffee retrieval mission.
99 times out of 100. Yeah, okay. You've convinced me, Pack. We'll see. So I've set up an awesome sink for the fuel over at the fuel generation.
Okay.
Because if the fuel fills up, then it stops producing the heavy oil, and then the things that are produced by the light oil can't be produced because there's too much heavy oil.
Well, awesome sinks in all the places for overflow is always a good thing.
Exactly.
I just heard a husky crying in the distance at game. You know, I always heard at nighttime in the neighborhood. Every once in a while, when I was outside, I would hear like the cry of some pained animal. And it took me a long time to realize that's probably a dog like a husky just making noise. Huskies are great animals. Would never want to own one. I'm assuming you've seen videos.
What's that?
I'm assuming you've seen videos of crying huskies and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're hilarious. As long as it's not mine.
Yes. I couldn't deal. I could not deal.
Yeah, it's horrible. I saw one where a husky was going for a walk, and it was really cute because a siren happened nearby from a passing like fire truck or something like that, and the dog's like roar, 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 which is great until the next scene they show is at home lying on the ground at the top of its lungs, trying to imitate the sound of the siren. It's like, no.
Permanent damage there. Permanent
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah, that's when a husky loses all attraction.
But they're so cute, and I love how fluffy they are. No. They have them out here, Pack.
I swear, the only people who could own a husky have to be deaf or something.
Probably, in more ways than two.
Because whenever somebody... The strange thing is, anybody who owns a husky doesn't own a husky. They
No,
own
of course not.
huskies.
Oh, yeah. They are deaf to the animals, and they are deaf to the lamentations and wailings of others. But I just love them so much. Don't talk to them. They are great. I don't
They
mean
are.
to be abusive, but
They're an excellent dog to visit.
There you go.
They are. They are very smart. They're very personable. They're very playful. They're an awesome dog until you have to live with them.
Yep. Such as many creatures.
Okay, you can't say that about something like a golden retriever.
Many
the only
creatures.
problem with
Yeah.
golden retriever is that a golden retriever doesn't live forever. That's its only issue.
Yep.
Golden retrievers are like the perfect dog. Except maybe on the intelligence front. They're not the smartest things in the world. They
This
are
can be a good
not
thing.
smart. Yeah. Like my dog. I love my dog
Sure.
because I love my dogs. But
Yeah, fair.
It's a border collie.
Right.
Smart to the point of stupid.
They know what they want. But that's all they know.
It's like she is obsessed with ball to the point of failure, to the point where she's knocking sense into her skull.
It doesn't work, or it only compounds the existing problem.
Right. Nervous is all get up because she's smart enough to be nervous. All other dogs, they're not smart enough to be nervous. They just go by their training. They don't need to. They just trust.
Yeah.
But border collies, they're nervous and they have nervous issues.
Yeah.
And she does. We just had to deal with. I thought she had a skin condition. I think she's just nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's nervous about. There's nothing to be nervous here about.
That's why she's nervous.
It's entirely possible. I have not ran her in the last half hour. She's nervous.
Yep, something must be wrong. It's not about what you did for her 20 minutes ago, Pack. It's what you're doing for her now.
Oddly enough, she's actually okay when we leave the house, though.
Oh, sure, that's normal.
The other dog that we have, not good when we leave the house.
Happens.
That dog's an idiot, but still doesn't like us when we leave the house.
Oh, yeah. They don't know what's wrong, but they know something's wrong.
Yeah, you're not there.
So,
That's the only thing.
I wasn't intending to be that generous, but if you say so.
So I'm much more of a dog person than a cat person. So
Oh, sure.
dogs actually want and need you to be there.
Yes.
Cats, it's more incidental. I mean, there's exceptions to every rule
Oh, of course.
on both fronts, like
Yes.
Chihuahuas, for instance. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, for the most part, dogs want and need you to be there. They like your presence. They're genuinely concerned for you, and I keep saying generally. Genuinely.
I'm okay with that.
But I meant genuinely. That's the problem. I kept saying generally, and I meant
right,
genuinely.
right.
They are genuinely concerned with making you happy, and like being friendly and stuff like that. Cats are more concerned about, will this result in me not getting food later?
Yeah.
They're very bad at even considering that part.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, Benjamin Barry said that golden retrievers make terrible guard dogs. I'll give you that. They are the perfect dog pet. They're not the best dog worker. That's literally why there's different breeds. Every breed specializes in something. Except Chihuahuas. Of course, Chihuahuas are closer to a rat than a dog, so you know.
Yes.
I like the desert. It's so much easier when all I have to do is go straight.
Nothing's in the way.
Chihuahuas are genetically similar to a piranha. Yep, I'll give that to you.
I believe it.
They certainly act like it. We'll go down here, here, maybe here, here.
There we go.
Rifle and rifle ammo unlocked. A long-range weapon and rapid-fire ammunition, only to be used for the defense or acquisition of fixed property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
So wait, are we supposed to be defending the things that are attacking us? Or are they of no value?
Defending the what?
The things that are attacking us.
I certainly hope not, because they're doing a crappy job.
Figure it out another time.
Shoot first, ask questions later. I think that applies here.
Yeah, but not as many questions here, I feel.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Shoot first. Just no other word after that. It's just
more
shoot first.
It's we're the aim is to be more efficient. So the sentence is shorter, that's all. There's plenty of meaning implied behind the terms. We understand.
You are live, correct?
No.
Oh, you're not live?
Never live on Sunday.
Then I hope you don't mind that I'm going to do this over you then. Sitcher, congratulations on our 130-month pack anniversary. In fact, that's your 10th Packers dozen. Let's get a big old celebration in chat for that one.
Woo-hoo!
The fact that this is not supported bothers me. Nick, congratulations on 23-month pack anniversary. Crystal Star, thank you for gifting Terrafina. Terrafina, congratulations on your 2-month pack anniversary. If no one else will celebrate for you, Citurn, I'll celebrate for you. Because that's a frickin' big resub. Congrats.
There it goes
Ooh.
again. Fix-it tip number 10. Who am I to tell you what to do?
Terrafina against comments. Imagine how fun this would be if there was physics in the game. By fun in quotations.
I think that you're going to need some extra strength air quotes there.
I mean, they did try to attach physics once to just having it so buildings couldn't be overlapping like foundations, but then they turned that off because the foundations and the buildings were so difficult to tell which one is overlapping what half the time. So they made it so that the buildings are a separate thing entirely. They can do the foundations going straight through a building for all they care. Yeah, this would be a lot more difficult if all these floating things were not floating. We'll wait till people play this game for ages and then we'll add a TFC mod to this. Terra Firma Factory. Suddenly everything has gravity. You go into a cave, attach a bomb to something in the cave, falls on you.
One of these rail segments is misplaced.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I do not claim to be perfect.
No, no. I will fix it.
I will not stop you. Plus, you probably way back in the beginning. Actually, that's kind of where I was halfway through yesterday. But that was a tough area, so that's
Oh, I
probably.
believe it. Yeah. I just figured I'd check and see what the route was like.
I got to go look up my own video on how to do it, but I did make a way to make it so that we can have stops for these hypertubes, and I gotta put those in here somewhere so that we can not just have hypertubes that go from point A to point B, but have there be something in between just A and B on this rail.
Yeah. We are
Plus-
going to want that.
Yeah, that will be nice. Kind of why I have them on here instead of just going
Indeed.
in a giant circle. Whee! That would be kind of funny if we finished the entire loop and let someone get on, and then
Just
someone
strap
closes it
them in
behind
there,
them, so they can only do it in multiplayer.
I wish to issue a complaint. I am not a ferret.
You're a flying ferret. A pneumatic hamster.
That is a that is a distinction without a difference, sir.
A pneumatic hamster?
Flying ferret. Pneumatic hamster is just a multiple of intentional incongruities.
Damn funny though.
Yeah, yeah.
You have reached the point where I'm still placing. I decided to do a whole bunch of them in a row right now, which is why.
Oh yeah,
see
no,
no
this is a
rails.
good idea. Yeah.
Well, once you're going straight, you can do that. That mountainous area, that is going to be a lot of repair work later on to make that straight.
Yeah, I figured out what you meant. Oh, that's right. You're doing the whole. Wow.
Hun is here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you totally couldn't tell, could you?
I mean, it was the whole chickens comment that tipped me off. I mean, it gave me an inkling beyond reasonable doubt.
Oh, you think she's saying chicken? You can continue to think that she's saying chickens.
I'm okay with this. I've heard her say other things. Chickens is good.
Chickens.
I heard it that time.
Yeah,
Smoochikins.
she's standing next to the mic. I figured you heard her that time.
Yeah.
Smoochikins.
Hi, hun.
Hi.
That
Are you ready to go brush your teeth?
that was a bite. Stop biting.
You didn't bite. I had my lips.
Go have fun,
made
Peck.
my lips sore.
Let-
To moisturize that thing.
Let me finish placing
Smoochikins.
some rails, and I will be right with you, hun.
I get the feeling it doesn't work that way.
Smoochikins.
It is difficult.
I believe it, yeah.
For you is somebody who loves you.
Someone's very hyper and tired at the same time.
Smoochikins.
But that just describes Hun.
Yes, it does describe hun. Okay, I got just a few more rails to place. Still gotta come through and do the legs. Four more. 3, 2. One. Okay. I can now take a moment. All right, Q. I'll be back.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, yes.
Good luck, good sir. It is getting that. Good luck, good sir.
That's exactly what he said.
And I wish you good luck. Smoochikins.
Sorry about that, Q. She kept me a little while.
That's quite all right, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You survived. In
I
some
did.
way, shape, or form.
I did.
You're sure.
So, if you want to find anything along the track that we have right now that we could set up as a train station,
Ah, good question.
we can work on making the first station.
About right where you are now is probably what I'd choose.
For what?
Station.
Yeah, before what at the station?
Oh. Depends
Do we
upon
got-
what we have over there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. We don't really have any coal over there, do we?
Oh yeah?
Oh, is that where the coal is? Just
Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, that's where all the coal power is, isn't it?
Oh no, not it's not where it all is. It's where I use it though a lot.
Hmm.
But to be perfectly honest, I don't really use it in the correct position. I would go for a spot that's kind of crappy. for
Oh,
coal
there you
power.
are. Yeah.
You can see there's coal up there in the north of this area. You see that? Right,
Yeah, I see
that valley. And then there's the coal where we set up the coal plant. I think if you go along that coastline too, down there just out of reach of the radar tower, there's some coal over there, I think.
Okay. Well, now that I've seen the radio tower there, that is the most iron I've ever seen in one place in my life.
Right?
Yep. So that's gonna be the actual answer. We need to aggregate all the iron. We can set it where we want. I'm not sure if that's too much iron.
It's just a matter of what do you want to have here. Like, you could do plates here, you could do rods here, you could do plates into the reinforced plates. Anything that would use the iron. There's also copper here too.
Not that much. There's
Hold on.
iron there. There is just iron there. There's nothing else there, Peck.
Oh. Go over here. Be able to see more of the area to the right.
Sure. Isn't the thing with those that they pull a lot of power?
The radar towers?
Yeah.
The main problem we have with the radar towers right now is not the power, it's the computers that go into it.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise we could make like a bunch of these all over the place.
I just keep them, yeah.
Oh, I gotta steal that thing. There.
Okay, we got Sam. We got limestone. Pack, if there's copper there, I can't see it because of all the iron.
Well, the thing is that the copper looks like iron. Where I am, west-northwest, in between the limestone and that iron right there, that's a copper. Directly to the north of me, a little
there
bit
it
to,
is, yeah.
a little bit to the west is a copper
okay.
ore.
Yeah.
You see how they look so much like the iron one, so it's really hard to tell. Directly northeast of me.
There's still a ton more iron, but you are right. You are correct. It's like several small starting spaces.
Yeah, you see over to the east, that's where you start to see the coal show up.
Yeah.
I think I did steel over there in my last playthrough.
They kind of want to. I mean, it's cold. Yeah. All right.
And then there's that pit. Okay, how do I ping again?
Alt and left click.
There's that pit up there that has a little bit of everything. Remember that pit?
Yeah. Pretty good over there. The
Yeah,
map
there's a-
doesn't tell you what the scale is here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, I mean,
All right.
at some point, I would love to pick a place to, like, design a station because
Yeah.
we're going to be making a lot of them.
Yeah.
We just need to pick a place to... we need to make a factory to start with. Like, having a factory out here that's making reinforced plates or anything that uses a lot of copper and iron. All the basic stuff can be made out here. Copper, iron, limestone are all in this area. And there's coal that can be piped in.
There's coal right there too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like you said, scale.
Yeah. There's actually a decent amount of coal there too that I don't think that you're already using for power.
Correct. That's the area. That's what we were just looking at. That coal to the east, that's not the power coal.
Yeah, no. Oh, nor to the direct north there.
Yeah. Yeah, those are
I'm
both
pretty
not.
sure Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One of the things they added when they did the update to the to 1.0 is that they added more coal nodes.
This was wise.
Well, they also added things that need more coal in the later game, I guess. But yeah.
We will hope to discover new means to coal.
Yeah, this is the type of area where you could say, I want a factory that's going to put out modular frames at enough rate to fill up a belt.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
start designing everything from behind that.
I had no idea there was so much iron over there.
Oh yeah, the desert's ridiculous.
It
There's
is.
not a lot of pure nodes out here, but there's a lot of nodes.
Mm-hmm. That trumps pure nodes every time.
Kind of does.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably do. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, if you're even thinking about sniffing at steel, the recipe for iron ingot that's already been smelted with coal to make steel is so vastly superior to just the ore that's not even funny.
Yeah. And this is the place where you can design one with a new blueprint in mind, or the new recipes. And I'm just staring to the south and deciding if I'm going to go left or right. I want to go up and just decide if I go up to the left or up to the right. We can go like this. We can go like this. Over here is a good aluminum area. So bringing towards that direction would be good. This is a quartz area. Big quartz area. So quartz, I think aluminum's like here. So go. Alright, I'm gonna go like that. So this would normally be the part where I'd be saying I'm going to be more quiet because he's trying to sleep.
Normally.
But Claredale and Darkban are here to distract.
It is true.
Not concerned about that at all. And I knew Claredale wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Dark. I'm not sure what's going on there. Hope he's alright.
Yeah, that only concerns me a bit.
Yeah.
Bye, Q.
Just going out to the store. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Probably literally a minute?
No. Well, literally. Oh, yeah. I tripped over my own joke, Pac. I'm sorry. It's been one of those kind of days. You meet up with your best friend and you forget what he's done for the past 2 years.
Oh, did you?
Yes, actually. He was delivering root beer.
Hopefully good root beer.
Well, it may seem simple, but yes, it was homemade root beer.
I respect that.
I do too. It is remarkable. It's magnificent, even. It is oppressively sweet, but you know, it has such a strong flavor otherwise.
I mean, it's kind of supposed to be.
Yes, actually.
That's definitely a following your dream type of thing.
Kind of, yeah. Long story about it, but yeah, he's been doing that kind of thing for a while now. And so he brought over 4 liters, two 2-liter bottles. And with a warning that we should have it this week so that it does not ferment.
Oh. I never thought of root beer fermenting.
Yeah, it has yeast and everything. It is quite literally a beer. This stuff isn't alcoholic, thankfully. But it could be, and I'm also told from other sources that it's not as tasty
As beer?
as kind of a cider.
I'm actually more of a ginger beer person myself. I love a good bit of spice.
Oh, ginger beer. Absolutely. Jamaican is the best.
I honestly have a fond respect for a good root beer, and there's some really good root beers in this area too. But I'm still all about the ginger beer. Ginger beer,
Oh, yeah.
the thing.
This seems common in the Northeast. Yeah. I tasted a lot of different kinds of ginger beer when I was up for a convention early century up in Pennsylvania. That was it, the ginger beer.
We have a thing where a couple years ago we just went around, like, tested like every ginger beer that we could find in the area. It took a long time to find ones that we actually truly liked.
Really?
We found like 3. One of them is actually from near you, I think. So,
Oh. What kind is it?
oh no, I can't remember it.
Oh, that's fine.
That required memory.
Well,
I
see,
can show you exactly what it looks like, but I can't
Sure.
remember the name of it.
sure, no, that counts. See, I ask on the off chance that you remember, not that you have to.
There's one local one that we really like, and then there's that one that I was just talking about. Those two are like the best thing. One is there's those two, and then we found one. It's the name brand is Q, if I remember correctly, and they're tiny little containers. They're like a quarter like a third to maybe a quarter the size of a regular soda can. And they're usually used for mixers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they're so good. They're the perfect hit of spice and flavor. And I love them that they're tiny because you can have one and not feel as guilty about it because it's not as much.
Yes, actually. Ginger beer is one of those things, especially if you're not quite in the mood for it. I mean, you want a ginger beer, but you don't want a whole ginger beer.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Nasus is wondering how this is going versus the last time we played this game. When was the last time you guys played this game, Q?
In the grand scheme of things, I think that I shouldn't count the more recent time with Dark Knight, because it was more or less right before you started your playthrough here, so it kind of overlaps there. Before that?
Yeah.
Oh. I think it was on release 6 last time I played with my local group.
Yeah, I think we were on release 9, so right before this. I think it was actually nearby with you. I tried not to touch it for a long time after that because I wanted to let it. I have this thing where if a game is not fully released, or it is going through a lot of changes, and I go through a playthrough, I want to wait for at least two more full releases before I go back into it again. Except for
2
Minecraft,
releases sounds good. Oh, of course.
Because then there's a lot that has changed in that period of time. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good policy. I like that actually. For me, the key words are end game. There's a lot, not too many, and not even so many, but there are a lot of factory games out there right now. Actively. They're not done. And it's like, if there's no end game, it's like, well, you have to enjoy the process. Like, yes, I also want to have a goal. Well, the goal is to make it as efficient as possible. Fine, but that's not enough for me.
Yeah, everyone has their own thing. I'm more towards both, actually. That's why I've had so many versions. This is my 4th playthrough. I've never finished a playthrough. Of course, before this, I couldn't finish a playthrough.
Exactly.
But, like the last playthrough, I was working on nuclear, and I just got stumped by the logistics of it. Trying to build all the nuclear in one spot was too difficult. That's why I keep saying that's why I want to do things in various places and then put them together this time.
I am completely supportive of having such a mantra, and I use that term cautiously, but intentionally, because that's really what it is. You get this game is a game full of distractions as well, and not just the ones they put intentionally there to distract you, but also you get an idea and then it's over, and then you've built 50 things that don't work.
Right.
So yes.
So, as far as what he asks, how's this release going versus the last one? Well, it's slow going, but it's always slow going to start. That said, we have already unlocked, like, my absolute favorite new thing. The dimensional storage is just, it's game defining.
It's like
immersive sphere thing.
It's like playing Minecraft, modded Minecraft, just after someone invented applied energistics.
Yes. Except you have the remote. You already have all the automation for building things before that, and they just gave you the remote to go with it.
Yep.
And it works everywhere.
It works everywhere. It's automatic, infinite range.
Yes, that is so game-breaking. Well, not game-breaking, game-defining. That's why I tried to say it differently before. It's game-defining because with that,
it
the game
redefines.
Is so much different. Yes, redefines, and it's so much better. You forget what it was like before that, and that's the best thing about it. And then you remember, and you're like, man, I don't miss that. Because you don't.
No, you don't.
You do not miss it.
It's the kind of thing where you can tell that the devs watched what people were doing in modded. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. As long as they don't release a watered down or milquetoast version. Okay, we did it this way, but we thought if we did it this way, it would keep the game balanced.
Well, you can tell when they do it right versus when they do it wrong. I still maintain my favorite thing that they ever did in vanilla Minecraft is scaffolding. Because I really find the scaffolding to be significantly better than any modded scaffolding, and that's impressive.
That's not easy to do with the thousands of mods out there. So I'm trying to solve the scaffolding problem. No, that's the correct way to do it.
It's the perfect amount of resources to make it. It's not ridiculously cheap in the beginning game, but it's also not stupidly expensive in the mid or late tier because it just requires bamboo, which you got to find, and string, which it's string. Once you have those things, it's ridiculously easy, but you got to get.
You have to farm for them.
Right.
You have to get to that point, and mid game is exactly correct.
Right. And it builds up very easily. It builds out very easily. It does not build out infinitely, so it's not game breaking on that front. You can walk through it. You can climb up it. And all these things are different things. Different modded versions have different abilities to do so. And it took all the best of all of the modded scaffoldings and made it work.
It's true. And, you know, I understand. The reason why it's the best is because in vanilla Minecraft, you cannot get a way to really fly.
Right.
Because that's the answer to scaffolding for other mods. Like, oh, we'll just figure out how to give people creative flight. That's what they really want, which is true, but that doesn't solve the problem.
Right. I mean, it's also just the only block that I can think of that is better for just placing outside of like dirt. You know, when you have to have something placed down to do something, because you always need to have that block. Slime blocks are still my go-to for that. I usually have a little bit of that if I have a lot of storage, but it's still a good block for that too. For just having a block.
Slime, I lost a little bit there. Slime is good for what?
Like when you have to when you just have to quickly build out something to put something again to build something off of. Like
yeah.
You're trying to build a pond, and you got to put down where the water's going to be, and then build around that. Or just a quick build out straight, or you're putting down like a bunch of furnaces or some type of a build, and you need to put something against it. So you don't have the wall yet, so this is your temporary wall. The temporary blocks. Scaffolding is a great temporary block because you put it down, you put down the things, and then you pick it back up again because you just could break the bottom. Oh, that's another thing, which is not all modded scaffolding does. You just break the bottom. If they had not included that, it would have sucked.
Absolutely. And once again, the solution you have for that in modded is some sort of vein miner.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to have in vanilla.
Right. So they had all these little solutions that I really, really liked, and it worked well. And in this, the dimensional storage, it makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
You
It does.
need to upgrade it. You have a limited amount of resources to make the upgrade, but it's absolutely worth it, and it changes the entire way you play the game once you have it. And it's in a good way.
Very good way.
Netherrack was your go-to for that. Well, Netherrack is plentiful, but it doesn't break as easy without a tool as slime blocks. That's why I like slime blocks.
Precisely.
They're expensive initially, but once you have them, slime blocks.
That's a big farm. That's a big farm. You're still correct.
It's a big farm, but it's a really easy farm.
I think that being a big farm makes it less easy. It balances out.
Yeah. It also depends on how you do it, whether you're doing it in, well, I guess it's never really easy in vanilla. Because
No.
you have to dig out straight down.
Yep, has to be below a certain Y level. Unless it's in a swamp.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of as the other way of doing it.
I mean, you can maybe do something with that with a witch farm too. You might get slimes as well. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, that makes sense in my mind, but I don't know. I've never done that.
No, because the point of a witch farm is you need to make sure that nothing else is spawning.
Yeah, that would be kind of the waste of a witch spawning area too if you did that. I don't know.
Yeah, the slimes would be taking up all the space.
It's more of a thing where it's like you do it for a slime farm with the incidental witches type of thing. Doesn't work out that way, does it?
No. Ow! Guy almost got me. Didn't Dark Fan say he had an area that was making computers? Slowly.
If Dark had done that, I have a feeling he would have put it in the system. I don't remember seeing them. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, there are some computers in the system, but I don't. Yeah.
Well, the computers that we've been finding so far, or that we have so far, have been found.
Right.
might as well ask the obvious question. What are you working on right now?
I'm working on some more local oil. There's two thoughts. I got firearms in the brain, admittedly so, but to offset that, the one of the things for to complete phase 3, I think the motors, requires rubber, and there's some oil relatively nearby the base, so I'm gonna make a path from the base to that and make rubber there.
Okay.
Peck,
Mm-hmm.
you ever play Space Engineers?
Yeah, I played it when it was still very broken, and I hated it though. I just haven't gotten around to going back to it again. It's one of the games that I do mock a little bit.
You do what?
Mock, that I mock a little bit
Oh,
because of how broken it was at the time.
Fair.
It's along the same lines to me as Ark.
That's an interesting comparison.
Well, Ark had problems at the time. It had different problems. They definitely had problems. I put it this way: I could see myself going back to Space Engineers. I can't see myself going back to Ark.
Kind of same. Kind of same.
I have a weird hate of Ark. Like, the thing that I hate most about it is, outside of the fact that they took a really good idea and tried to turn it into, like, something where everybody just versus each other.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
The crafting systems make no sense. And remember how I was talking about the leaps in logic?
Right.
They did not do very good leaps in logic. Like the honey that wastes in like a couple hours.
Oh, that stuff. I had buried those memories back.
The snail that requires cake to live.
Right.
Because I'm sure in the wild they could find a regular supply of cake.
Well, they used to subside on the now extinct cake flour pack.
Well, cake's made of flour, but I don't think that's the same thing.
Special flour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, special, all right.
Now extinct.
Very special. Yeah.
I hear you through your gritted teeth.
Yeah, me and Ark had a special relationship, and
Oh yeah, the same kind of special I feel. I can feel it from here.
I love the concept. I hate
Yeah,
the
yeah.
execution.
And it birthed a whole bunch of clones. It was about the build style for me. And I completely agree with all the rest of the critique, for the record. Not to ignore that. Yes. Agreed. But also...
I mean, the part that sucks that the base idea is... I love flying around on a giant parrot in that game.
But it took you 10 real hours of waiting, and then in about 2 seconds, if the wrong thing happened, not even if you did the wrong thing, but if the wrong thing happens, it's over. Gone.
See,
Waste. Done.
They do that type of thing. And the stupid thing is the game is supposed to be like sci-fi, not actually like really past like that. It's supposed to be sci-fi. That's the story. And they could have done so much with that. Like, one of the things that I really hate in Minecraft is pets, right?
Right.
And they could do a similar thing to what they should do in Minecraft, which is when you die, what happens to you? You respawn at your bed.
Pet bed.
Yes, dog beds.
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why is this? Why has no one done that?
Because they have a certain idea for how people should play the game.
Yeah, but that's the type of thing where you think if they thought of that, they'd be like, oh, duh. But the thing is that I feel like I feel like they think that they need to come up with the idea.
No. They've already determined how they want the game to be played.
Yeah, but that's a too many cooks thing, though. Everybody has their own. I think it's not that they've determined how they want to play the game. So there's so many people who have their idea that they can't decide how they want to play the game. So that's why things are added so slowly now. The things that are, and they both add lots and very little at the same time.
Yeah,
And a lot of
point.
aesthetic.
And I can't
Ton
argue
of
with
aesthetic.
yeah, and yet there's a lot of aesthetic things that they refuse to add to,
Like vertical slabs.
amongst other things. But yes,
Yeah, but that's the big one. That's the one that everybody's wanted for ages. And
same
at
same
this
idea.
Point, what the frick? Just come in. At this point, that's just beating around, just beating a dead horse. Just let it happen. Mod is shown over and over again. It's not that hard.
Well, it's not about being difficult. Though, that goes back to certain concepts about lighting at the very beginning, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Real-time lighting was impossible, right?
Yeah, but we're past that now. Way past those types of reasonings.
Still held, I'm sure.
I can understand the idea that it adds a whole bunch of these different blocks to the game, but they're adding a whole bunch of different blocks to the game. So, okay.
Yeah.
You're not in the Minecraft Discord, are you?
No, I'm not. I had my fill of the Minecraft IRC pack.
The Minecraft IRC?
Oh, wait. No, that was Minecraft IRC, I believe.
Right. No, yeah. Talking about the official Discord. Like, I brought up in there, I mean, like, I don't usually try suggesting things to them because it's a wasted effort, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
But I actually had to ask, like, they added this new thing, this new resin block, right?
Not familiar, actually.
Oh, they added resin to the game. You know, they added the whole, like, dark forest thing.
Oh, yeah.
So now one of the things you can get from that is resin, which
Okay.
is an orange block that you can turn into bricks, turn into a cobble form, turn into stairs and all the other things like that. So, but
Okay.
it turns into a cobble
Right.
and a brick,
Mhm.
bright orange resin.
Okay.
You know, amber.
Sure.
So it should be amber first of all because you're turning it, you're hardening it, and I guess resin and amber are two different things, but still, you're basically. Why is the block form of it cobble and not smooth? It's resin.
Yeah.
It's amber. It's not classically depicted in anything IRL as, you know, cobble-ish.
I don't know. When I imagine pieces of resin, I think of
Like
I
liquid.
do think of smaller chunks like that.
Yeah, and you think of like more of a honey type thing, a more like a liquidy thing that hardens into like a smooth. If not, like it might have like veins of stuff in it and stuff like that, but it doesn't look like cobble. And that one confused. I had to speak up on that one, and I had to say they're not going to do anything about it. I guarantee you, I made no difference at all. But dude, I would rather have a solid, clear amber. That would look good.
Oh, absolutely. Process it. Let the people smelt it into a clear block. That'd be fantastic.
Well, it doesn't even if it's not clear, as long as it's like, I mean, I would love to have something that's like
Solid.
only
Yeah, solid.
yeah, solid. Not only that, but now that you mention it, wouldn't that be cool if it was a block that's like only 10% translucent?
Oh, yeah.
So you could only barely see through it. But that would add so much dimension to
It'd
that
be nice.
block.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's
Yeah.
cobble. They have cobble resin because that makes lots of sense.
Of course.
I mean, they add a lot of stuff in the game and let them have fun. And what they did with some of the stuff looks really cool, but that one confused me. Okay, I'm about to embark over one of the most dangerous areas of the game. And I'm deciding if I want to go really, really high up over it, or make it a more realistic build and go downwards into this valley of death. Oh look, hard drive to distract me.
Did it work?
To distract me? Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, not you again.
Fix-It employee contract reminder. No pioneer should speculate regarding why there are crashed freighters on this planet.
Ow.
Don't do that. What did you do?
One of the big burly guys decided to pelt me with a rock.
They do that.
My issue right now, chat, is that I'm looking at how I'm going down, and I'm gonna basically reach where I want it to be at the height, about the time that I need to go back up again. And I want to make it look right. And making it look right would make it look like we're trying to save on the tall pillars, because the tall pillars don't look right. I'm deciding if I should try some type of a spiral pattern down to get down to the height and then go straight across. But that would be really hard to do. All right, Q.
Yo.
I need your thought.
I'm here. What's up?
So I'm at the. If you can see on the map where I am right now.
Right.
So this starts a giant hole in the earth, like right about here. You can see that on the map.
Oh yeah,
right?
it is an inset marsh. I'm a little familiar with what it is over there. Those giant trees and all that.
Yeah. So to make this look right, I'm trying to go down. Like we're trying to save on making stupid tall pillars because they don't look like they make any sense when they're too stupid tall.
Yeah.
But I can only go down at so much gradient. And at this point where I'm at right now, I'm still like 20 blocks up for pillars. And I would probably be going down. I wanted to go down till it's like max 20, right? That might get me to like the middle before that happens, which at that point, you're going back up again.
Do a false aqueduct concept. Really simple. Just build yourself a bridge upon which you can feel comfortable building the existing pillars.
You'll also make it so that if we have anything that we want to get out of this area, we're going to have to make it go way up.
So?
Yeah. Well, my other concept was to do a corkscrew down.
That could look really nice, but corkscrews take a long time to traverse. It's cool to look at, but not to use.
Mm-hmm. But they're cool.
They are cool.
And they're very difficult to set up.
Yep.
Especially with the trains.
I believe it. And once you have them, they take forever.
To go,
I can't
to go
recommend
up and
it.
down with the trains?
Yep.
Yeah. They'll be automated, though. We don't have to see that too often. And it's more of a question of, is it a good idea to spend the amount of time it would take to do that?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I say split the difference, figure out a midpoint, and put your track there, or put a bridge there and put your track above that with existing pillars. Yeah, you're going to have to go down a lot further, but that ain't the train's fault. The place itself is just that deep. You're going to have to take care of it. And it's not a solution for something that's intended to go through and past. You're trying to deal with two different problems at once.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep building down into this thing, and we can fix it later if we want to. At any rate, I'm going to go down in there and then take it right at some point. Well, we should probably wrap this up here pretty soon, though.
Yeah? Alright.
It's about time.
It is. But yeah, either way, it's gonna be a pain. It's just when you wanna experience it. So fair enough to go that way anyway.
Ping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My project like half finished over here, but it's a lot more than I expected I'd be able to get done today, so I'm not unhappy.
You got distracted by death too.
Death was a good diversion. It was a diversion.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes.
Yeah, I think I'll put down one more time. Makes sense. Okay, we'll get back up onto the track.
Yeah.
Then whenever you're ready.
Yep. I'm
I'll
good
of
when
course
you
wait
are.
until you. I'll of course wait until you log out before I do anything.
All right.
And this time on purpose.
Ooh. You have a good one, man.
Yeah. Hopefully see you next week.
God willing.
Tell you what, if you guys don't keep going with this map, I'm gonna.
Oh, well, I'll be
love
here.
this map. Good.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Beautiful. All right. Talk to you later.
Good night.
That's going to do it for Satisfactory this week. Like I said last week, there's a very good chance that at some point during this week, I'm just going to spend time building train lines because there's a lot of train lines to build. We have spent all night on this, and I've gotten to here. We have about, I want to say, a quarter done. We gotta go down here, turn, 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 and back this way, and back here again. I might go here, 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 something like that too instead, because we just go straight through here, we're hitting water, and there's nothing here to load onto. We'll see. We'll go down here, here, here maybe. But that's next week. Or later this week. Later on this week. We'll see. It'll be just a bunch of boring train placements, so yeah. But I'll see you guys then. Tomorrow, of course, I'll be on for a little bit with some one block. We're nearing the end of that, I think. We're basically just trying to find some mobs to kill, and I don't actually know what the end game of that is, so hopefully we'll find out soon. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a good one.